Everything you were taught about money growing up was wrong. Not slightly off, not outdated, completely wrong. The advice that came from your parents, your teachers, your school system, it was built on financial lies that have been keeping ordinary people broke for generations. And today we are exposing every single one of them. Because the moment you stop believing these lies is the moment your financial life starts to change. Welcome back to From Zero to Wealthy. Today we are doing something different. We are not just talking about what to do with money, we are talking about what you were told about money and why most of it was dead wrong. These are not opinions. These are beliefs that have been proven over and over again to destroy wealth before it even gets started. Let us break them down one by one. Lie 1. Go to school, get a good job, and you will be fine. The first and biggest financial lie you were taught: go to school, get a good job, work hard for 40 years, and you will be fine. This was the promise made to every generation before us. And for a while it worked, but the world changed and the advice did not. Today, the average student graduates with tens of thousands of dollars in debt and enters a job market where a salary alone, no matter how good, will never build real wealth. A job gives you income. Income pays your bills. But income alone without investing, without assets, without financial education, will never make you wealthy. The people who followed this advice perfectly, went to school, got the good job, worked hard, are retiring with almost nothing because nobody told them what to do with the money they earned along the way. A job is a starting point, not a destination. And treating it like a destination is the most expensive financial mistake a person can make. Lie 2. Saving money is the key to wealth. The second lie: save your money and you will be wealthy. You were told to put money in a savings account and watch it grow. And saving is important. We talked about that in our emergency fund video. But saving alone will never build wealth. Here is why. The average savings account pays less than 1% interest per year. Inflation runs at 2 to 3% per year, which means every dollar sitting in a savings account is actually losing purchasing power every single year. You are not growing your money in a savings account. You are slowly losing it to inflation. Saving is the foundation, but investing is how wealth is actually built. The wealthy do not keep their money in savings accounts. They keep it working in assets, stocks, real estate, businesses that grow faster than inflation. Saving money is smart. Keeping it all in savings is a lie. Lie 3. A credit card is dangerous. Stay away from it. The third lie: credit cards are dangerous and you should avoid them completely. This advice came from a good place. Credit card debt destroys lives. We talked about that in our debt trap video. But avoiding credit cards completely is not the answer. Here is what the wealthy actually do. They use credit cards strategically for every single purchase they would make anyway. And they pay the full balance every single month without exception. Why? Because credit cards used correctly give you cash back, travel rewards, purchase protection, and fraud coverage on money you were already going to spend. More importantly, they build your credit score. And a strong credit score saves you tens of thousands of dollars over a lifetime in lower interest rates on mortgages and business loans. The problem is not credit cards. The problem is spending money you do not have on things you do not need. Use credit cards like a debit card. Spend only what you have. Pay in full every month and let the rewards work for you. Lie 4. Your home is your greatest asset. The fourth lie, and one of the most dangerous: your home is your greatest asset. This is something almost every parent has said to their children. Buy a house. It is an investment. It always goes up. But here is the financial reality. Your primary home is not an asset in the true financial sense of the word. An asset puts money in your pocket every month. Your home takes money out of your pocket every month. Mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, maintenance, repairs. None of these come back to you. Yes, your home may appreciate in value over time, but you cannot access that value without selling or borrowing against it. And if you sell, you still need somewhere to live. The wealthy understand the difference between a home and an investment property. A rental property that generates monthly income is a true asset. Your primary residence is a lifestyle purchase, and an expensive one. That does not mean do not buy a home. It means stop believing that buying a home is the same thing as building wealth. Lie 5. Investing is only for rich people. The fifth lie, investing is complicated and risky and only for people who already have money. This lie has kept more people out of the stock market than any market crash in history, and it is completely false. You do not need to be rich to invest. You do not need to understand every financial instrument. You do not need a stockbroker or a financial advisor. Today, you can open an investment account in 10 minutes on your phone. You can invest in a simple low-cost index fund that owns hundreds of companies at once. You can start with as little as $1, and historically, the stock market has returned an average of around 10% per year over the long term, turning small, consistent investments into life-changing wealth over time. Investing is not for rich people. Investing is how people become rich. The lie that kept you out of the market is costing you more than you will ever know. Lie 6. Money is the root of all evil. The sixth lie, and the most psychologically damaging one, money is the root of all evil. You may have heard this your whole life. Rich people are greedy. Wanting money is selfish. Being wealthy makes you a bad person. And if you grew up believing this, even subconsciously, you will self-sabotage every financial opportunity that comes your way. Because your brain will associate building wealth with becoming someone bad. The truth is that money is completely neutral. It is a tool. It has no morality of its own. In the hands of a good person, money does extraordinary things. It provides security for families, funds education, supports communities, and creates opportunities for others. The people who do the most good in the world are almost always people with resources. Wanting to build wealth is not selfish. It is responsible. It is how you protect your family, create options for yourself, and contribute more to the world around you. Release the guilt around money. It is the most important mindset shift you will ever make. 6 financial lies. Go to school and you will be fine. Saving is enough. Avoid credit cards. Your home is your greatest asset. Investing is only for the rich, and money is the root of all evil. Every single one of these beliefs was taught with good intentions. But good intentions do not build wealth. The truth does. Now you have the truth. What you do with it is up to you. If this video changed the way you think about money, hit like, share it with someone who grew up believing these lies, and subscribe to From Zero to Wealthy for more weekly content on building real lasting wealth. I will see you in the next one.